You are listening to the Built to Grow podcast.
All right, welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I am your host, Tim Lyons, in studio in a warm room. I don't know what happened to this room. It got really warm. It's probably because our co-host just entered here, Randy Angston.
Oh, man, I was just thinking, I was laughing as you do your, all right. Like, there's no way that I could go into a podcast in a bad mood.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Yep.
Lots going on today. Real quick before we get too deep in the weeds, we've got our final CLA workshop December 3rd and 4th. For those of you who've not heard, we use Keep, we use automation, we build out all the systems over 2 days with me and you, Randy, and we get it done. And you knock it out in 2 days, and we hook up everything, and you've got a systemized, usable software that can save you tons of time, make you a lot of money. Speaking of, before we tell everybody about all the money that's being made today, what's the URL, Randy?
I knew you were going there.
To get to the CLA workshop?
CLA workshop is winninggym.com/workshop. Winninggym.com/workshop. Yep.
Got it.
Now, remember, too, that's the last one that we're doing at $2,500.
True.
So if you have not been in the CLA workshop, guys, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you're gonna want the system at some point. Don't cost yourself more money down the road.
Exactly. So I'm really excited today. Today is what is today? Gosh, I mean, we record these and then we launch them on different
Today's
days.
the 19th. We just launched. Everybody just launched their Black Friday early bird access.
Right. So we took 26 gym owners through a one-day workshop with a couple follow-up calls. Maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Today was the first launch of the actual live offers, and the sales today have been coming in by every couple minutes. There's a new sale. And some gyms are, 10 grand, 12 grand, 16 grand, 15, 16, $17,000 in 4 hours.
It's been awesome to watch this too, because obviously we're engaged with everybody that was in the workshop. We've been talking about it all morning. Everybody is fired up. Everybody's seeing this happen in front of them, and 90% of the work is happening through a system.
Yeah.
It's responding to texts and emails when somebody's excited or has additional questions. But the coolest thing is these sales popping without you having to be in the driver's seat, having to create these, work really hard to create that conversation and sale. We've been promoting this for a week.
Yeah.
The card opens. It does exactly what it does.
It's magical, guys. People are reading your words on a screen, and they're taking their credit card and putting it into their phone or their desktop or laptop and basically giving you money from their account to your account without you ever having to speak to them. Obviously, all the prelims have been done. The build-up's all there, but great results. We will fill you in. This runs for 10 days, so today's the first day. We launched ours. We launched ours about 5 hours ago. Got another sale as we were logging on to this. So we won't beat that too much, but we are excited about everybody's successes, and it's going to be great. It's going to help turn some gyms around in 2020.
While you're talking about that, we are having our ProFit Black Friday sale as well.
Correct.
And so most of you, or any of you who's listening, if you've been part of our email list, if you're engaged with our content, you've probably received some emails with those special offers. We've put together a couple big bundles on really taking your gyms to the next level. We doubled down on our coaching offers this year.
Yes.
We've bundled literally everything we have. We're throwing the kitchen sink at it. And we're knocking off a ridiculous amount of money. So pfmarketingsolutions.com/Black Friday sale is the link for that. It'll be in the show notes if you haven't seen those emails. Check that out, guys. It's your opportunity to work for us at...
Work with us.
Work for us? Yeah, work with us. Allow us the opportunity to work in your business with you side by side and take you to the next level. It's all about growth.
Perfect. Okay, that's all out of the way. We're excited about that. But so let's talk about the topic today. The topic today hit me last week.
Yeah.
Okay. We all have our schedules that we need covered for training. And when we're hiring coaches, a lot of times you run into a situation where a coach has, a child or whatever, and they got family or they're working 2 jobs and they can't make your schedule work. And depending on how desperate you are to find a new coach, you may bend your own rules and accommodate the schedule of what's being presented to you versus the other way around. This is the schedule. Do you want the opportunity or not? And this hit us the other day, and Zach and I were talking, and we got it. We had a great coach. I mean, we liked her. She did great in her practicals. She'd done 3 interviews, and we felt good about offering her. She did tell us she couldn't work some specific times, and Zach came to me. He's like, okay, what I've done is I've changed this around. And I can move this here, and I can cover that and this. And I was like, whoa, stop right there. Let's think about what's happening right now. We have, every gym has their schedule, and as soon as you start adjusting, okay, these are the things and the duties that have to get done in your gym. As soon as you start adjusting, it's almost going to be like a snowball effect. You change it, you bring the person in, and then something else changes, and it starts getting to become a bigger and bigger problem. So I said, Zach, let's just go ahead and offer what we're going to offer. It's a take it or leave it.
Exactly.
This is what we need, and it turned out she couldn't take it, and that's fine. And it's okay, but I could see ourselves getting into a bigger hole if we start bending now, because we won't have the coverage, and it'll be this kind of like shell game. We're trying to like push people around.
Yeah, I mean the solution to the answer for a problem is a solution, but if you're trying to answer a problem with another problem, you're just kicking the rock down the street. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what this situation is. I think that because this industry and the hiring aspect of it can be such a difficult aspect of the job, like one of the harder aspects, finding good quality, finding good quality candidates, that when you have it, I think it's easy for that gym owner to jump to a place of desperation or scarcity. Hey, I need this. This needs to work. I'll find a way no matter what, when it's not actually the right fit for the business.
Yeah, and we did. We decided to not bend, and she didn't take it in, and it's even better because we found another coach. She's amazing, and I've got another interview this weekend too. So we're excited about that. But this brings me to another kind of same exact situation with one of our coaching clients, Dimitri. He's actually an Iron Circle client up in Toronto, and he has this constant struggle with the front desk, and he's allowed, and I'm sure Dimitri's listening to this, and he knows how I feel about this. He's allowed the employees to dictate their own schedules, and he ends up kicking the can down the road, and the problem it never goes away.
Exactly.
And so he gets more and more frustrated, and he can't, you know how you get.
Sure.
God, what is the matter with these people?
Well, it's a boiling point too. When it's the same thing repetitively, you just it's more upsetting the 3rd, 4th time you're dealing with it when you thought it was fixed.
Yeah. And then they cut, and then because you allowed them to do it the first couple times, next thing you know, hey, I can't work next Wednesday and Thursday. I can only work mornings now. Wait, what? You have a business to run, and so your business operation hours are what they are.
Yeah.
And the job functions never change. Somebody needs to answer the phone. Somebody needs to make smoothies. Somebody needs to train the clients. And those have to be done during these hours. And as an employee, you are to be available for these hours, or you are not. You're either here or you're not.
Yeah,
you're either here or you're not. And it's sometimes a tough pill to swallow, because the gym owners, like you said, coming from a desperation, I need somebody to do this. It's almost better to wait and have 2-3 weeks of just, maybe you're covering, or maybe nobody's covering.
Or either nobody, or you stress the team a little bit together and everybody kind of picks up the burden in the interim. There are ways of going about it without sticking somebody, especially because if it's somebody who's not necessarily going to work out for the long term, why are you putting yourself in that position when you know you're going to be in that same position in a relatively short period of time again?
So listen up. I know a lot of you listening have done this to yourself. Don't bend. You have the times you need covered, and that's the opportunity. If they don't want the opportunity, you're going to have to find somebody else, and that's just the way that's going to be.
And I think not only is this if you kind of back out and you look at that problem solution situation, like I guarantee there are other areas of the business that we're doing the same thing too. We're putting something in there just because it works right now, kind of plugging the hole, but not really realizing, hey, this isn't going away.
Right. Great example is in our Black Friday, we have a gal that was like, hey, I really don't want to do boot camps and team training anymore. I really want to move to semi-private, but, should I offer this in here? And then, everybody chimed in.
Yeah.
And Sean Seitz, who's was in our Black Friday workshop, is like, look, you either go all in or you don't. And this is a great time to go all in, push all your marketing out for semi-private training and not even sell team training anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And we've done that transition with a lot of gym owners.
Yeah.
And when it comes time, when you make that decision, you got to pull the plug. You got to go all in. You have to just move forward confidently and give it its all. You know what I mean? If it's not going to work, you'll figure that out. It will break on its own without you half-assing it almost. You know what I mean? Like, you have to commit to your decisions and act accordingly, swiftly, fast. Let that stuff take in.
And I'll add to this. You should definitely, before you put a job description together, you need to go through your job functions. And the functions are, like I said before, these are the things that have to happen no matter who does them. Answer the phone, follow up with leads, train clients. These are the non-negotiables to operate your business. And once you've done that, who on your team is responsible for that? And that's what rolls into the job description. And that also includes the schedule. And the schedule is this: we need coverage from this time to this time, and then also from this time to this time. And these are your opportunities. And when it's like ironclad, descriptive,
systematized, and an org chart to follow,
and you don't run into these big problems. So that was the topic today because it hit us, and I was like, Zach, if I was coaching you as like Dimitri, this is exactly what I would tell you. So he took his offer back, did it the right way. She declined, which we already knew, but to be honest with you, it's probably for the best. And we got some great coaches coming in now. So there you go.
Things find a way to work themselves out.
All right. That's it for this episode. If you guys are interested, we got a Black Friday deals, and we'll put the link in the show notes, as well as our CLA workshop, which is also in the bundle. So check those out.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time, keep changing life. See you. Bye.